Hello, it's day 16 and something quite exciting happened today. I went to the hospital and I had my splint removed because they were so impressed with my progress. It was so funny. We went into the hospital and my surgeon and my dentist person, Dr. Moore and Mr. McLennan, they literally just stared at me like what's going on? Who is this person? I just couldn't stop laughing when I saw them, and I sat in the dentist chair, waiting to be told what to do and told what the next what they were going to do next, whatever. I didn't really know what to expect from the appointment. I mean, it's just the 2-week mark, and they just stared at me, and I said, hey, hello, you're going to do something, and and they were shocked, and they looked at all the swelling, and they said, oh, there's a little bit to go, because I'm still totally swollen around here, and my chin, I still can't feel my chin. I can feel one side of my face now though. It's quite exciting, not this side. And they said, might as well take this splint out. And there's me thinking I was going to have it in for another 2 weeks, which would have been 2 more weeks of kind of knocking back, you know, very, very liquidy liquids, which is fine, but boring. And so I was super excited. So they undid the 3 wires that were holding it in, and he put these 2 little thin elastics in instead, and that's all there is. But the weird thing is now I can't, as much as I can speak and do facial expressions like an idiot, it's all my muscles have seized up because my jaw had been wired shut for like for 2 weeks. All my muscles had just seized. It's like, you know, when you do exercise and you haven't stretched properly and your muscles just seize up afterwards. You feel really stiff. That's exactly how these feel, like really like and I can only open my mouth to hear, and that's properly. So if I tried to scream, if I was in a situation where I really needed to scream for help, I wouldn't be able to, because I'd just be going I'd sound like I was in pain. But yeah, so I'm really happy though now. I did make myself some scrambled eggs at lunchtime, but the thing about scrambled eggs is they're quite tall, so I couldn't actually squeeze them into my mouth. So I had about half of it, and then I had some I had soup for dinner, but I used a spoon, and it wasn't scrambled up with a blender. So yeah, I'm really happy. The strange thing now, again, everything's strange now, is that I actually can't feel the roof of my mouth, and I didn't realise that I couldn't before. I thought that there was something in there, kind of covering it. But no, it was just a little kind of C-shaped thing that was in there before. Nothing touching the roof of my mouth. So now I feel weirder than before, because I still can't talk properly because of my lips being swollen and numb, and my chin and my upper lip, my nose, everything. During the surgery, because they were moving my jaw higher into my face, they had to trim my septum, you know, the bit that goes down the middle of your nose, so that I wouldn't have an impacted septum. So my nose has been slightly moved up, which is funny. And there's this, I think they must have stitched it in just underneath here, because there's this big dent in my face now that you can see. That's not me sneering, that's just a dent. But I'm thinking it's going to go down a bit with the swelling. I mean, I don't care about it, it's just a dent. I mean, you know, adds character, whatever. But so I've been feeling a lot more nasally things, and it feels really kind of painful along here because all of the pins underneath are kind of poking into the skin, and I can't smile properly. Every time someone makes me laugh, I tell them off because it really hurts. Tends to be me more than anyone else, and the television. Ow. Yeah, it's not fun. What else? Ow. And my jaw keeps spasming because my nerves are all coming back to rights. Every time I kind of, I don't know, I do something, relax it, poke it in a funny direction, it just goes ah, and just kind of wrenches itself sideways or open or something, and it really hurts. Everything really hurts. Is there anything else to report? They didn't really say anything when I went in for my appointment. They just kind of looked excited. When my surgeon saw me bite together, he let out a little squeal, like a ooh, like he was so shocked that it had all worked and all of his hard work had paid off, and his 6 hours of unscrewing my face and stuff and putting it back together again had all worked out. So I was very happy with him for that. Happy for him. Happy that I made his day. I'm stroking my chin. I can't feel my chin. I'm deceptive. I'm not actually thinking properly. Yes, I can eat things like mashed potato, very mashed, very kind of liquidy potato. Spaghetti hoops. No, that's what I said to them. No, not spaghetti hoops. Yeah, spaghetti hoops. I said hula hoops to them. I said, when can I next eat hula hoops? And they joked that it would be like April, and that made me sad. But, because I really want to fry up with fried toast. I have actually lost weight. Going back on my previous point, I've lost like, I don't know, 8 pounds or something, which is quite nice. Nothing's changed though. I feel the same. I look the same, but I don't think I'm ever going to change. I've always been the same weight. I don't really care. I can eat loads and I stay at the same weight, but it's not quite the nicest weight. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Thank you for all your kindness, friends. You've all been saying hello on Facebook and being very sweet. And I didn't really mention anything about the operation last time. Much. I just mumbled something about it being horrible in hospital. In hospital, yes, it was horrible, and the fact that when they, yeah, well, it wasn't that bad. Thing is, you are so drugged up, you don't really notice much of what's going on, but hospital doesn't really have a sleeping time, so really, what I said about the eye mask is very important. Don't be worried about when you wake up, because you will just go back to sleep. The bad bit is like a day or so later when you're a bit puffy faced and it just feels really tight, but you get used to that pretty quickly and you distract yourself with magazines. No, I didn't read any magazines. What did I distract myself with? Other people in the ward. Some very interesting types on the ward. Someone had a nose job opposite me. That was quite funny. I watched her go in and I watched her come out. Yeah, so anyway, I'll report back when I can feel my lips, because then I can be a bit more eloquent. In terms of profile view, that's me at the moment. Ish. I'm quite pleased with it. I mean, it's not that different really, is it? I mean, my teeth are higher here. They were like 6mm lower before. Now it looks really normal, so I'm really happy. There you go. Have a nice day.